Hi there. Welcome to yoga with me, Marina White Raven. And this is a restorative practice today. So welcome everybody. I'm really glad you're here practicing with me. And this is open to anybody. It's all going to be on the ground. So if you've got a yoga mat or not, it doesn't matter. And I thought we would start. If you have, I've just lit some incense and I actually put a little bit of oil on my hands. So if you've got any nice smells, give yourself a little treat. Yeah, and get some nice smells. And also, I thought I'd light a candle for us as well for the practice. Okay, yeah, this is for us. Lovely. So feel free to just get your atmosphere really comfy and blissful and just nurturing ourselves, really. And I thought I'd also read something just to set a tone. And this is something from my teacher, Derek Thorne of Yoga Living, and I'll just read it here. As we respond to the current threats and hardships for ourselves, our families and friends, and in our compassion for strangers, we can consciously align with powerful benevolence and express it in our thoughts and actions. It is possible that right now, out of this stirring of the waters, there can emerge a renewed generosity of spirit, expressed in everyday kindness, a decline of greed, and a reprioritizing towards spiritual values, which others would call love. So, yeah, all about the love. So we'll just, with the smells, we need the bells. Marking the beginning. So the first 30 minutes will be some very slow, nice body movement on the ground. And then the next 30 minutes will be Yoga Nidra, where you just lie still. So let's start off, before we lie down, we're going to get lying down quite soon, but just as we're here, we're just going to relieve a little bit of tension. So bring the shoulders up, breathe in through the nostrils, and out through the mouth. These lovely little shoulder shrugs. Breathe in, lift the shoulders up, and out through the mouth. Let's try that again. Breathe in. Squeeze those shoulders right up by the ears and out through the mouth. I feel like we need an extra one because it's Friday. If you're here live with me today, good. We'll just roll those shoulders back. Let's just give ourselves a little bit of ease. Maybe our shoulders are all right up by our ears by this time of the day. And then forwards with the shoulders, just rolling them forwards. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. Yeah. Good. And then just to open up the heart a little bit, just to make ourselves more receptive to this healing energy, I'm just going to do a little bit of gentle thumping with the fingers or with the soft fists. So it's very soft, but it's just stimulating the energetic points here. Go right in the middle into the sternum as well. And hopefully you get a little uplifting, brightening feeling here. Keep breathing all the time. Maybe you want to make a little sound on the out breath. Okay. And let's chant the mantra on 3 times, just again to get the vibration happening in the body. So breathe in deeply. So when you come to the end, you can breathe in deeply, don't hold your breath. When you come to the end of your first Om, just start your next one. Don't wait for me, okay? So we might be longer and shorter than each other, but we'll do 3 or around about that many Oms. So deep breath in. Just take a moment to notice how you feel before lying your body back on the ground. Some of you might need a cushion under your head. If you find that when you lie down, your chin is above your forehead, then just put your head on a cushion. And that's actually quite a lot of us actually have that position of the neck. Otherwise, you can have it on the ground, that's okay. So let's just start off by grounding the body a little bit. Put some space between the feet, let the feet fall out to the sides, let the arms be away from the body, palms facing the ceiling. Just lengthen the back of the neck a little bit there. You might want to just shuffle around, lift your chest, place it down. Breathe in through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. You can close your eyes. Just feel your body on the ground. If it doesn't feel comfortable lying flat, you can always bend your knees and put your feet on the ground. Even let your knees fall together. Just whatever feels comfortable for your back on the ground. Nice, releasing breaths in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. And close the eyes and feel the body on the ground. Feel the weight of the limbs on the ground. Feel the arms and legs. Notice how you feel right now. Just check in with yourself. How do I feel? How does my body feel? Notice if there's tension. Notice if there's a lot of thought. Notice if there's anxiety. Notice if there's, any feelings that are coming up. Notice everything. But try and stay present with all of that. So you're just watching it all coming up, moving. Breathing into the nostrils and just sigh again, out through the mouth. Just bend the knees and hug the knees just to give a little release for the lower back. And we're just going to rock gently side to side. Just still feeling and noticing how the body feels, how our energy is. Noticing what our mind is telling us. It might be giving us some negativity. It might be telling us to give up and not bother to do any yoga. It might be really, drawing up a lot of emotions and feelings. And it's all welcome here, Maybe just making a big circle on the ground now. One hand on top of each kneecap. We're moving so slowly. As you inhale, let the knees come away from the body. As you exhale, draw the knees into the body. And just feeling all the nooks and crannies in your back, just going so slowly with your breath. Maybe change direction, so breathing in, taking the knees away, breathing out. Try and keep the breath in and out through the nostrils now. So you're extending the arms away, drawing a big circle on the ground. And then come to stopping, put the soles of the feet on the ground, slide the legs away, put some space between the feet, put some space between the arms and the body. I'm going to do a bit of spinal rehab here. So make sure there's quite a lot of space between the feet. In fact, we'll just check the position. So we're going to be moving and rolling the limbs, so rolling the legs and the arms. So we want to just check the distance between the toes when you roll your legs in. So you're trying to make the toes touch. If they do touch, take the feet a bit wider. So for example, my toes are touching, I'll make it a bit wider, so my toes are just not touching. And then I let the legs roll out. Also with the arms, just roll the arms in. So we're starting with the hands up. And just roll the arms in and make sure it's not knocking into the body. So you've got space for the arms to roll and open and close. Okay? So it's going to start off with the legs. So the arms are just resting by the sides. And we're just going to breathe in. As you breathe in, you're going to bring the toes together. Really try and make the toes meet each other. Now as you breathe out, also through the nostrils, let the feet roll out to the sides, almost feeling the toes rolling right out. Breathing in, the toes are coming together. The big toes are wanting to touch, but they're not quite making it. And breathing out, feet falling out to the side. And now exaggerate that movement a little bit. This all has a very nice subtle impact on the spine. So we're going to bring the arms into this now. Hopefully you've got that movement with the legs. Keep the legs going. So as you inhale, don't forget the toes are coming towards you. And as you exhale, the feet are coming out. So the toes are coming in. Inhale. And the arms, we're just keeping the arms still. And as you exhale, and the feet are falling out to the side, then you roll the arms in. Palms come flat down. Inhaling, the
The toes are coming together, the palms are rolling up. So they're almost going in the opposite direction. Exhaling, the feet fall out to the sides, and the arms roll in and the palms touch the ground. Inhale. Arms open up, the chest and the shoulders open up, the toes come towards each other. Exhale, the feet fall out, the arms roll in. I think you've got that. So we're going to add one last part to this. You're going to move the head on the ground. So we're going to move the head from one side to the other. So inhaling, the head goes over to the right, the toes come towards each other, the palms come up. Exhaling, the head goes right over to the left, the toes go out to the side, the palms roll down, roll inward, sorry. Inhaling, toes come together, palms roll up, head goes right over to the right. Exhaling, the toes fall out to the side, the palms roll in, the head goes over to the left. So we're just moving with the breath. I'll just repeat it a couple more times. Inhaling, toes come together, palms roll up, head goes to the right. Exhaling, feet fall out to the side, palms roll in, head goes over to the left. And let's go with this for a few more breaths, as slowly and as smoothly as you can. So we're just moving, breathing, coordinating all this movement. Noticing this very subtle impact on the spinal column. Breath is going in and out through the nostrils. So just coming to a stop now slowly. Let's just bring the arms above the head, give ourselves a full extension, bring the legs together, point the toes, just give yourself lots of openness in the body, stretching right into the fingertips, pointing the toes, breathe into the whole body, and breathe out. Let the arms now just be wide apart, good. Let the feet fall out to the side, nice and comfortable. So arms are on the ground, however wide they need to be comfortably on the ground. Breathe into the nostrils, and on the out breath, also through the nostrils, bring the arms up over the head, and they end up alongside the body. So we're going to do a bit of moving and breathing now. So the inhale, the arms come up. Let the arms reach the ground. That's the end of the inhale. Then the out breath, you push the small of the back into the ground and notice the knees start lifting up into the chest. The inhale, the feet push up to the ceiling, the heels. The exhale, you draw the knees in. The inhale, you extend the legs away, maybe slide the legs on the floor. The exhale, the arms you bring forward once again. Nice and slow, really slow, steady, smooth. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, drawing the knees up. Inhale, push the soles of the feet up to the ceiling. Exhale, draw the knees in. Inhale, slide the legs away. Exhale, bringing the arms up over the head and alongside. Let's do one more of those. Inhaling. Long, slow, steady inhale. Exhale, draw the knees up into the body. Inhale, push the legs up to the ceiling. Exhale, knees come into the body. Inhale, slide the legs away. Exhale, bringing the arms forward, and the arms come alongside the body. Bend the knees once more, just hug the knees, rocking gently side to side. Let's ease out the hips now. Hands one on top of each knee. Draw the knees into the body, breathe out. As you inhale, take the knees away from you, extend the arms fully away, and then let the knees fall out to the sides, breathing out, draw the knees back into the body. So make sure that the feet fall away from each other. Don't keep the feet connected. Going to give full spaciousness to the hips. Breathing out, the knees fall away from each other. You feel the weight of the legs and you draw the knees back into the body. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, you're making space for the air, so you take the knees away. Exhaling, you're drawing the knees back into the body. One more this way. Inhale, bring the knees out to the side, draw them in. And let's take the knees away from you, but keep them together. Inhale, and then exhaling, draw the knees in, going the opposite direction. Inhaling, knees are going away from you. Exhaling, draw the knees in. So your knees are going in two separate circles. Really see if you can allow the weight of the legs to fall out to the side. So we're really opening up the hips. See if you can imagine the breath is in the hip joint. If you want to, you can do this with your eyes closed and feel into the body. Doing this as slowly as you can, keeping your mind focused on your practice, noticing if your mind wanders off. That's what it does. It's like a little bit of a monkey, that mind, or like a little untrained puppy wandering off, playing around, getting distracted by something funny or tasty or bothersome. That's the mind. So we bring our mind, we give it something. And the breath is like giving the monkey a banana. Something to focus on. So hug the knees once more. Let's roll onto the side here. I'm just going to give our spine a little bit of attention. This way. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. A bit of gentle movement, that's all. And the knees underneath the hips. Make sure the fingers are spread wide to protect your wrists. As you inhale, look forwards, take the chest forwards, soften the elbows. As you breathe out, you're going to tuck the tailbone under, you're going to arch up through the spine, chin comes to the chest. Inhale, lifting the chest, lifting the gaze. Exhaling, always start from the base of the spine, you're curving the spine underneath, you're bringing the chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the tail, let that ripple up through the spine, till the chest comes forward, the eyes come forward. Exhale, tucking the tail under, arching up through the spine, slowly arching chin to chest. Inhale, lifting the tail, letting that ripple up through the spine, letting the chest come forwards. Really focusing fully on your spinal column. Again, close your eyes so you can feel the movement here. Breathing in, lift the chest, take the shoulders away from each other. Breathing out, tucking the tailbone under, arching up, lifting the center of the back up into the ceiling, chin to the chest. Moving as slowly and as mindfully as you can, just keeping it moving there. Nice snake-like spine. Making this the last one, sit back into the heels. So bring some ease into the back. Make some space between your knees so the body can be comfortable between the knees. And extend the arms forward, bring the forehead down to the ground. If you don't like the feeling of the head on the ground, you can just make a pillow with your hands and rest your head there. Or put a pillow underneath your head, whichever you prefer. In this position, we're just going to get that breath really moving in the whole back. So feel the breath in these ribs, the back ribs. Feel those space between the ribs. The intercostal muscles are getting a little massage. You might be able to feel the breath going right up into the back of the shoulders. Expand your breath in and release it out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out. In through the nose. Out. Well, maybe just do a few more moving and breathing. So in this position, you're going to come up onto all fours. And on the out breath, let the hips come forward, the chest come forwards. Inhaling, coming back to all fours. Exhaling, sitting back into the heels. So slowly and mindfully, inhale up to all fours. Exhale. The chest is leading this movement. The shoulders are going down away from the ears. Inhale, lifting up to all fours. Exhale, slow as you can make this. Really breathe out everything on that out breath. Maybe just one more here, breathing in and breathing out. Yeah, lift the chest, breathing in and breathing out. Okay. Then you can just come onto the front of the body and roll onto your back. Okay. Hug the knees once more and rock and roll the lower back. Uppanasana. Put the hands around the front of the knees. Breathing in, take the knees away. And breathing out, draw the knees into the body. And if your neck feels okay, you can lift your nose towards your knees. Lifting the tail just to the floor. So we're doing a similar movement with the spine, but we just have the support of the ground. Inhaling, flatten the back, the arms come away. Exhaling, draw the knees into the body, nose comes up towards the knees. Nice and slow, steady. Inhale, take the knees as far away as your arms will allow. Exhaling, squeeze the knees into the body. Make yourself as small as possible. Inhale, flatten the back to the ground. Make that breath really nice and broad. Exhaling, draw the knees into the body. Just follow your breath. Filling the belly with air. And completely emptying everything out on the exhale. Breathing in, making this the last one, breathing out. And from here, we just extend the arms and legs up to the ceiling. Let's just rotate the wrists and ankles, making nice big circles and enjoying just the feeling of the legs, taking the weight off the legs there. Taking those wrists in both directions. Good. Enjoy that. Have the knees once more. Now we're just going to hold on to the right knee and extend that left leg away. A little bit of a groin stretch here. So put the right hand on the front of the knee and the left hand lower down, maybe onto the ankle. You can reach down there. Breathing. And you might want to just rock that side to side. Just again to feel how that feels for the hip. You might just want to rock it side to side. You might even want to move that hip around. Just see what exploring what the movement is in that hip there. Just moving the knee around, maybe just moving the whole leg around, playing around, and freeing up that, giving it some space. Good. Being interested and curious in the body. Now as you breathe in, you just breathe in, and then as you breathe out, then you're going to make that effort of drawing that leg into the body, just hugging that knee and bringing the knee as if it's going to come up into your right armpit, drawing that into the body. This is good for your digestive system, stimulating, and also getting a good stretch across the groin here and the hip. Now you just extend that right leg up to the ceiling. If that feels too strong, you can always put that, bend that left knee and put the foot on the ground. So, be comfortable. And just holding on to this back of the thigh. We're not pulling that leg at all. We're just pushing the heel up to the ceiling and seeing if we can bring some ease to the hamstring. Not try and stretch it. We're not trying to do anything here. We're just elevating the leg. And if it feels straining, again, volume control, just turn it down. Turn the volume down. So with the breath, we're just bringing ease to the body. We're not trying to do anything dramatic. We're just letting the leg fall towards us, just by the weight of it. And we're just resting our hands here on the back of the leg. Now bend that knee again. If your knee is bent, let that leg slide away. We're just going to come into a twist. So putting the left hand on the right knee, taking the right arm out to the side, breathe in. And on the out breath, just taking the knee right over to the left. It's coming right over the body, and you take the head right over to the right. So we're just releasing. You're not pushing down on that leg. You're just letting the weight of the arm rest on the leg, on the outside of that thigh. And allowing the weight of the body, gravity, and your breath to do all the work. So see how passive you can be. Just surrender into the posture. And the best way really is to try and lengthen the out breath. So allow the in breath to come in, but then the work is on the out breath. Just really extend and breathe everything out through the nostrils. Right to the very end, squeezing out all the breath. The belly button comes back towards the spine, squeezing all the breath out. Yeah. So on the inhale, bring the head to center and then breathe out. And then take hold of that right leg and slowly lift it up with the hands, because it's a strong twist. Give the knee a squeeze. Put the right foot on the ground, slide that leg away. Notice how it feels, the different sides. And now bend the left knee. Put the left hand on the front of the knee and the right hand down. by the ankle or thereabouts. And we'll just rock that side to side, just opening up that hip, just giving it a bit of freedom, just rocking first of all, and then just playing around and just being curious about what happens when I move this leg around, exploring what can happen, just seeing what can happen with that hip joint. Bringing freedom. Movement creates lubrication, curiosity and interest, keeping our focus, our mind on our breath and on our body, giving our body lots of attention. And then we're just going to breathe in, so finding that stillness now. And on the out breath, we're drawing that knee right up into the body, squeezing it into the body. Inhaling, filling the body with air. Exhaling, draw the knee into the body. Good. Inhale. And the exhale is where we're doing a bit of work there. Make the out breath really long. Now extend that leg up. Take hold behind the thigh. Don't forget your volume control. You can put that right foot on the ground, bend the knee. Or you can keep it outstretched depending on how that feels. Pushing the heel of the left foot up to the ceiling, you're drawing the toes towards you. And if you're already starting to pull that leg towards you, just step back, soften, soften. We're nurturing, we're paying attention to ourselves. We're not pushing, forcing, or trying to stretch. We're paying attention to this leg. We're just letting the weight of the leg fall towards us. If it feels too much, don't forget your volume control. Using the breath, particularly that out breath. Breathe in, lots of breath in, and then just let the breath slowly go to the very end of the out breath, and then see there's a bit more out breath you can squeeze out. And we're just letting that back of the leg open naturally. Yeah. Then bend the knee again. Put the right hand onto the left knee. Extend the left arm out to the side. Breathe in, and on the out breath, the knee's coming right over the body, right over to the right, and you're looking over to the left. And in this position, you're just going to let that arm just rest on the leg, we're not pushing it down. Close your eyes if it feels good. Feel the body and feel this twist. Feel the weight of the body, feel the limbs, just relax, start to relax the limbs. Start to just feel the body softening into the ground. Fill the body with air on the inhale and let it all soften on the exhale. Long, slow exhale. On the next in-breath, bring my head to center and breathe. Breathe out. On the next inhale, lift the knee to center and breathe out. Put the foot on the ground, slide the legs away, give yourself a full stretch, and then bring the knees into the body, hug the knees, just make a big circle on the ground. Okay. So we're going to go into our Yoga Nidra very soon. But before we do that, let's do a short little breathing practice. So you can do this lying down, actually. You can stay lying down. And get your blanket, put that over you if you want to. Get a cushion for underneath your knees. So just getting yourself set up now. Lying in Shavasana. The corpse posture, so that's lying on your back, the arms out to the side, the palms facing the ceiling. Let the feet fall out to the side. Back of the neck is long. You might want a small cushion to go underneath your head. Make yourself really comfy and cozy. You might even want to turn the lights off if you've got the lights on. So close the eyes, take your focus inwards, take a deep breath into the nostrils.
And sigh out through the mouth. And we're just going to do a very, very simple little breathing practice just to slow everything down. And it's just to simply lengthen the out breath. So breathing in, you say to yourself internally, I am relaxing. And as you breathe out, you say to yourself, I am really, really relaxing. And this is just a simple way of lengthening the out breath. So just say it internally to yourself. You can try it out. As you breathe in, you say to yourself, I am relaxing. And as you're breathing out, say to yourself, I am really, really relaxing. Breathing in, I am relaxing. Breathing out, I am really, really relaxing. And just continue to do this for a few more breaths as we ease ourselves into our Yoga Nidra. So the Yoga Nidra, for those of you who have never practiced before, it's a deep practice. And at the very least, you should expect to feel very relaxed. I'll be talking the whole time to engage your mind, to keep you very much awake as well. So although Yoga Nidra means literally the yoga of sleep, we're trying not to go to sleep. If you do, that's fine though. It may be that you're really tired, or this may be a new practice for you. And also you'll still be receiving the Yoga Nidra even if you fall asleep, because you're probably not going to be completely asleep. So it's from the Tantric tradition. It's a form of pratyahara, which is sense withdrawal. And the senses are the things that kind of, drag our attention here and there. Senses are the way, obviously, that we interact and navigate the world. So if we can withdraw the senses and not be so affected by them, notice them as what they are, this is a powerful practice and is a stage of meditation. So we're going to begin the practice of Yoga Nidra. Eyes closed, focus inwards, making yourself as comfortable as possible, adjusting your blanket, any last little adjustments of clothing or anything you need to do so that you can become still and quiet and not get distracted anymore. So with no physical discomfort, and keeping your eyes closed the whole time, and allowing your body to become still and quiet without any further movements. So the practice of Yoga Nidra is the act of hearing and the act of feeling. These are the only important factors. In Yoga Nidra, you function on the level of awareness, plus the level of listening. In dreams, you have no control. And in Yoga Nidra, you are the creator of the dream. Say to yourself mentally, I will not sleep. I shall only listen to the voice. Repeat to yourself, I will not sleep. Give yourself some time to become calm and steady. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in, feel calmness spreading throughout the body. And as you're breathing out, say to yourself mentally, relax. Become aware of sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing operate like a radar beam, searching out distant sounds and following them for a few seconds. Move your attention from sound to sound, without attempting to identify the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds. sounds outside the building you're in, and then to sounds inside the building you are in. Now develop your awareness of the room you're in. Without opening your eyes, visualize the walls, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. Develop your awareness of all the physical meeting points between your body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath. Do not concentrate. This will interfere with the natural process. Just keep on listening to me and know that you are breathing. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Say mentally to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. This is the time to make your resolve, your sankalpa. A simple resolve. So please state your resolve, your sankalpa, to yourself clearly with feeling and awareness 3 times. And we come back to this sankalpa at some later point in the practice. So make sure it's very clear at this point. Now we begin the rotation of consciousness, rotating your consciousness to the different centers of the body as quickly as possible. The awareness has to jump from point to point. You can repeat mentally the name of each body part after me if you wish, and simultaneously become aware of that body part. The practice begins with the right side of the body. Bring your attention to the right hand. Bring your attention to the right hand thumb. Second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the left side of the body. Bring your attention to the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Bring your attention to the back of the body. Bring your attention to the right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the spine, the whole of the back together. Bring your attention to the front of the body. Bring your attention to the top of the head. Bring your attention to the forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, center of the chest, the navel, abdomen, lower abdomen. Bring your attention to the whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, whole of the front, whole of the head together, legs, arms, back, front, head together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Develop awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and this space that is occupied by your body. Body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relation to the floor. And at the same time, become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. These are very subtle physical points between the body and floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor, shoulder blades and the floor, the elbows and the floor, the back of the hands and the floor, the buttocks and the floor, the calves and the floor, the heels and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all points simultaneously, evenly. Go on feeling these points clearly and distinctly. Please do not sleep. Continue. Switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. From the lips, we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat. On exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of the breath and the breathing. Be completely aware of respiration. Navel to throat, throat to navel. Do not try to force the breath, just awareness. Maintain your awareness and at the same time, start counting your breath backwards as follows. I am breathing in 27. I am breathing out 27. I am breathing in 26. I am breathing out 26. I am breathing in 25. I am breathing out 25. And from so on, from 27 to 1. Count to yourself mentally as you follow the rise and fall of your breath from navel to throat and back again. Total awareness of breathing and counting. The breathing is slow and relaxed. Please continue counting. Now bring your awareness to the recreation of sensations. Bring your attention to the sense of heaviness. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You are feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Now bring your awareness to the sensation of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness in the whole body. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating up away from the floor. So light it is. Awareness of lightness in the whole body. Now bring your awareness to the sensation of cold, the experience of cold. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in the body. Imagine you're walking on a cold floor in winter. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness in the whole body. Now bring your awareness to the sensation of heat. Awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Recollect the feeling of heat in summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body. Heat all around the body. Awareness of heat in the whole body. Now bring your awareness to the experience of pain. Focus and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you've experienced in your life, mental or physical. Recollect the feeling of pain, a real feeling of pain. Now bring your awareness to recollect the feeling of pleasure, any kind of pleasure, physical or mental. Recollect this feeling and relive it. Make it vivid and real. Awaken the feeling of pleasure throughout the body and allow it to expand throughout the whole body. A feeling of pleasure, a real feeling of pleasure. Check that you are awake and make sure that you're not sleeping. Say to yourself, I am awake, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. Now withdraw your mind and focus on the space in front of your closed eyes, the space we call Chitakasha. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space, a space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. Now, with your inner vision, bring your awareness to the following imagery. Imagine yourself in a park in the early morning. The sun has not risen, and the park is deserted, except for yourself. It is a beautiful park, calm and peaceful. Walk across the springy grass. Listen to the birds whistle and call as they welcome in the new day. There are gardens of flowers, roses, yellow, pink, red, purple. Smell their fragrance and see the early morning dewdrops on their petals. Nearby the rose garden is a fish pond. Goldfish swim in and out amongst the water lilies. See their graceful movements. You walk between trees, beautiful trees, bare trees and trees with leaves, wide spreading trees and tall, stately trees. There is a clearing between the trees. In the clearing is a small temple with an aura of light around it. You go to the door. It is cool and dim inside. Inside, on the walls, there are pictures of great saints. You sit down on the floor, close your eyes, and become still. A sense of deep peace and harmony envelops you as the sounds outside fade into the distance. Continue your awareness of meditation inside the temple. Stay there for some time until peace and harmony pervade. Now bring your awareness back to Chitakasha. Bring your awareness to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. Watch the darkness that you see before you very carefully with detachment. Do not become involved. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness. And if any subtle phenomena manifests, for example, colours or patterns, simply take note of these and continue with your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now, in this warm and friendly darkness, remember your resolve, your sankalpa that you made at the beginning of the practice. Repeat this same resolve in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your resolve now 3 times clearly, with feeling and emphasis. Pranam. Pranamida. Pranamida. Panatpanam. Udashate. Panasya. Panamidaya. Panamiva vasashate. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing. Awareness of breathing and awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body lying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of the meeting points between your body and the floor. Develop awareness of the room, the walls, the ceiling, without opening your eyes, noticing the noises in the room and the noises outside. Take your mind out slowly, becoming completely external, lying quietly for a few moments with your eyes closed. When you're ready, just start moving your body quietly and slowly. Hands and feet, fingers and toes, and begin stretching yourself out. Please take your time, do not hurry. Give yourself a full stretch, maybe on the ground, enjoying that waking up, deepening your breath a little. And when you're sure that you're wide awake, just slowly bring yourself up to seated and open your eyes slowly. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat. So coming up to seated, if you're wanting to come up to seated, if you're wanting to stay lying down, and just rub the body to bring yourself completely external once more, the face. Yeah. Let's rub the palms together vigorously. And take that heat and energy and place it on the heart center. Close your eyes and just bring your mind into your heart. Feel your heart and notice, how does my heart feel? If you could describe it as if it was poetry in words, or if you could paint a picture, how does my heart feel? And accepting how your heart feels right now. And then sending a healing thought or loving message from your heart to anyone you feel you wish to in the world. Bring them to mind, bring them to heart, and give it a smile to give it an extra boost. Good. Thank you so much for your practice. Thank you for being with me here. Do let me know how the practice went for you, particularly if it's your first time with Yoga Nidra. And how does your heart feel? Yeah, let me know how your heart feels. And please share with friends. This is for everybody. And it's a free service. And if you feel that you feel moved to, I really appreciate your donations. It's helping me to keep this going. So have a great evening, day, wherever you are in the world. And love you all very much. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.